Hello everyone, welcome back to Dandy's World. So, there has been an announcement that was just made recently that there is going to be an update this Friday, August 7th. Now, on the Roblox page, there was not that much description on it. However, inside of the Blush Crunch Discord server, they leaked what could potentially be the new Dandy's World tune. This is a bit of a shock to the community, because Swarm was going to be the last tune. There was a lot of talk that there was not going to be many more tunes for at least right now. So seeing this right now is really shocking. So since this leak, we found out through a roundabout way that the potential name of this new tune is going to be Waxwell. Now, we only know this through a image file that was somebody saved. So this could technically just be a teaser and the name could be completely different, but it's obviously, it's looking pretty well that it's going to be a candle. I mean, let's be honest. Here's the picture. The file name is Waxwell. I mean, come on. I think his name's going to be Waxwell. It's definitely a candle. Waxwell would make the most sense. However, there is some talk that this could potentially be a lethal and not a regular tune. So you might not have to grind as much Ichor in order to get him. So another thing that I want to note is every single person this Friday is literally going to be playing as Roger, and that does not exclude you. If you want to get the research on this as fast as possible, make sure you're using Roger and do whatever you can to get the research. So if you're unaware of how to get the research, I'm just going to say this for any new people. I'm sure a lot of people already know. Getting targeted, like I am by Poppy right now, is roughly 5% research. And picking up the capsules with Roger is 2% each. There's 2 capsules per twisted for each of their respected type. Like, I'll go ahead and pick this one up here. So I got 2% Yada. It would be the same thing. Just imagine it says 2% Waxwell. So make sure you're using Roger so that way you can get the max amount of research. Now, if this is a tune that you are able to purchase, like I said, this is this could be a lethal. There's rumors that this could be a lethal because Dial was released in August. Now we have this one being released in August. It could be a new lethal. That would be great to see, in my opinion. So if this is a tune you're going to be able to purchase, there is not really a lot we can know as of right now as to how much you are going to need to purchase it. I doubt it's going to be another main, so you probably will not need over 5,000 Ichor. But today, as of recording this, today is Tuesday. So this means that you have 3 more days before this event comes out. So I would recommend hopping on, getting in a solo run, and getting as much Ichor as you can. The best way to get Ichor is in solo runs. It's okay in team runs, but if you're the one doing all the extracting from machines, it's going to be the fastest way to do it. So the next thing I want to talk about is what do we actually know about this tune, or just this drop in general? Because right now, there is not much going on with it. There is literally like 0 that we know about this drop. The first thing we know that I've already explained before is that we know that their name is most likely going to be Waxwell, based on the image that we got that was the file name for that. Here's a little picture of that on screen. This is pretty much how we figured it out. Now, of course, this isn't set in stone. This could always just be the little teaser. Game developers do that where they'll just set a side name and then it comes out with a completely different name. So it could, in theory, just be a little teaser name. However, we are pretty confident this is going to be a candle because with the name being Waxwell, the image being a little flame, and it only looks to be one singular flame, it's most likely going to be a candle. So we can probably expect if it is a candle, if it's able to be played as a tune, this could be another tune that would light up dark areas. Light tunes are very good, but they're not as played as. Probably most common light tune that is played as is Astro, second being Brightney. The only reason Brightney isn't played as much is because not many people play Brightney. But other than that, we really do not know a whole lot about what the tune is going to be, what their health is going to be. We have no stat information. And as I stated earlier, it could be a lethal. And we have not been able to get a lethal yet as a new tune. This could be another tune locked behind admin. So it'll be really interesting to see what this tune is going to be and what this update is going to be. So I strongly recommend to you guys to get your Ichor up, make sure you're playing as Roger on Friday, and stay tuned because I will be making a video on this update. See you guys!